Hello, everybody. This is Master Combis. I'm a second range open director on behalf of the organizing committee, Chairman Grandmaster Iqbal Kong. I would like to welcome all coaches and players to our first question and answer with our selection of the referees and IR director, Grandmaster Chris. So today with me, I have got our IR director, Grandmaster Chris from Belgium, and we have got Master Levan from Sweden. We have got Master Carolina from the Poomsae channel today, helping us with translation in Spanish from UK. We have got Master Peter Nestler from Austria, who's member of organizing committee also with me. And then we have got Martin, or IT technical director for the ROS. And then we have got Grandmaster Konstantin from Germany. So lots of experience, lots of great people with me. So, and I'm very honored to have them with me. So I'm going to go ask them to introduce them a little bit shortly. So you all know them, but it's nice to introduce themselves. So I'm starting with Grandmaster Chris.
Yes, hello everybody. I am Chris Toon from Belgium. I am an international referee. And for this virtual range open Poomsae championship, I will be your referee director. So I'm very glad that you're competing in this competition, and I wish you all good luck.
Thank you very much, Grandmaster. We are going to Poomsae channel, Master Carolina, so she can little bit talk about what's happening today in Spanish and English.
Welcome everybody to our second range open Poomsae championship. I'm very happy to be with you and to be the link between English and Spanish. Bienvenidos a todos a esta primera reunión de preguntas y respuestas para entrenadores en el primer Virtual Range Open Poomsae Championship 2021. Cualquier pregunta en español, encantada de poder ayudarlos. Bienvenidos y buena suerte a todos.
Thank you very much, Master. We go now to Sweden to Master Levan.
Hello, everybody. Bienvenidos al segundo Range Virtual Open. Välkomna till andra Virtual Range Open. I'm a referee. I have been referee for a long time and online for over 30 competitions. So good luck to everybody. And I know Chris is a great master to guide us well, and Kambits is the best master in the world. So good luck to everybody, and the best will win.
You're very kind, sir. Thank you very much. Now we are going to go to Grandmaster Konstantin in Germany. Sir.
Hello, everybody. How are you? Yes. Welcome to the Virtual Range Open Poomsae Championship 2021. We can only promise you fair judgment and good matches. I hope you enjoy our competition. We are very experienced team. As referee, my colleagues and me, and as organizer, also Mr. Kambit and his team. So we can promise you a very good competition with a lot of fun. Please be very aware of the small details that the referee director, Grandmaster Chris, will talk to you about. So it is very important for your competitor. So I wish you, all of you, good luck and see you soon.
Thank you very much, Grandmaster. Now we go to UK to Martin.
Good evening, everybody. It's Martin Squires. I'm an assistant with KRLE Taekwondo. My role today is to help the judges, make it easier for them to score and to put the IT system available so that you can see your results as soon as they are available and you can clearly understand everything.
Thank you, Martin. And now we're going to my assistant as well, my very good friend, Master Peter.
Hello, good evening, everybody. This is the second range open international Poomsae championships. We are very much looking forward to meeting all of you again. So this is a tournament out of a series of tournaments from Master Kambis. A very experienced team, I have to say, very good. Everybody, the IRs, the technicians. So it has to be an excellent championship, I'm very sure. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Okay, so if we are ready now, we are going to go to Grandmaster Chris' presentation. It's going to be a lot of information. Please, coaches and player, listen very carefully. This will be after a meeting available on the YouTube and all social networks, so you can review it and send it to whoever missed the presentation. So Grandmaster Chris, we are with you.
So thank you, Master Kambis. So let's start. What I first want to explain very shortly is how the system is going to work in general. We are working with a cutoff system. So it's a normal system used in Poomsae tournaments. It means a bunch of players is starting, 50% is going to the semifinal, and then the 8 best are going to the finals. So there are some exceptions, but we will explain that later on. So what we have done for the Poom competitors. They will have 3 rounds. Preliminary, everybody, 50% goes to the semifinals, and then the 8 best go to the finals. Then we have the cup grades. We have 3 different groups of cup grades. We have K3, that's 10 till 7th cup included. We have K2, that's 6th until 3rd cup included, and we have K1, 2nd till 1st cup included. What is very important for the cup grades is they only have preliminaries and finals. There are no semifinals. That means that everybody is starting and only the 8 best go immediately to the final. There is no semifinal. What is important too for the cup grades is depending on the category they are in, what form they have to perform. So the K3, the lowest cup grades, they can choose whatever they want and they can repeat forms also in the same round. The K2, there they also can choose their own forms, but they cannot repeat a form. That means that, for instance, in the preliminary, they perform number 1 and number 2, and then in the finals, the 3rd and the 4th also has to be different. So 4 different forms must be performed in both rounds. That's very important. And then the K1, the highest cup grades, they have compulsory forms like in the outline. We also have family competition. Family competition, it's very important. There must be at least 2 generations. So that means that when we have family and it are only brothers or sisters or brothers and nephews or nieces, that's not allowed. That's a disqualification. So there must be at least 2 generations. The number of competitors can be unlimited. It can be 2, 3, 4, 5. It's immediately final. So there's no preliminary, there's no semifinal, it's immediately final. And they have to perform 2 forms, but it's their own choice. The cutoff system, I explained it already, but depending on the number of subscriptions in the age class, it can be there is no preliminary or immediately semifinal or immediately final. So let's see for the then grades. If we have more than 20 competitors, we have a preliminary round. But if we only have 20 competitors or less, then we have semifinals. For the cup grades, if we have more than 12 competitors present in the category, we have a preliminary. If 12 or less, we have immediately finals. If we have a preliminary, the top 8 go to the finals. Remember that cup grades don't have semifinals. So the semifinals, if we only have 20 or less competitors for the then grades in the category, we have immediately the semifinals, and 50% go 50% of the preliminaries. Let me see. The top 8 goes to the final. If there was a preliminary, of course, 50% goes to the semifinals. That's it. Competing in the semifinals for the then grades, only the 8 best go to the finals. And in the finals, if we have only 10 or less competitors for then grades, it's immediately finals. For the cup grades, 12 or less competitors, we have immediately finals. And otherwise, it's the top 8 of the semifinals for then grades or of the preliminary round for the cup grades. Now, how must the videos be recorded? It's very important that you follow the rules. Normally, you can find the rules in the outline and also in the coach's guideline that was already emailed and put on the social media. So we will explain that more in detail later on, but it's very important that the camera position, the athlete is looking in front, straight in front to the camera. The camera should be recording the athlete in landscape mode, not in portrait mode, in landscape mode, and the athlete must stay in, must be visible all the time. There is only one recording for the 2 forms. It means form 1 is recorded, then there is a break. The camera stays on, it's always the same recording, and then you have your second form. That is very important. So it's not possible to record first the first form, then the second form, and then put them together. That's a disqualification. We have to see everything during the performance of the 2 forms. During the break, the competitor can do what he wants. He can walk, he can drink, he can have a talk with his coach, or he can just wait until he can start again. We have some details where I'm going through now. The Poomsae performance can be recorded indoors or outdoors, and there is a mat. It's not an obligation. You can do it in the living room, you can do it somewhere else, but just know that the competitor must always be in the view of the camera. There must be no boundary lines, there must be no starting mark. That's not important. What is important is that there must be enough room for the competitor to perform the Poomsae. If, for instance, there is not enough room and he has to make another extra move or an extra step, there will be a deduction every time he does an extra movement. So it's important that there is more than enough place. The participants must wear the Taekwondo dobok or the Poomsae uniform of WT. Uniform must have a correct belt, but there are exceptions for the cup grades, because in different countries, it is possible that the same cup grade has a different color. Now, if somebody is competing in the wrong dobok color for the WT or in a Taekwondo dobok that is not a real Kukkuin dobok, then there is a 0.6 deduction from the final score. So it's important, please wear the right dobok or Poomsae uniform. Participants are not allowed to wear any types of soccer shoes. Also there again, if they do, there is a 0.6 deduction from the final score. The male participants. Yeah, sorry.
Chris, I have just a question. In the second part, is it written, participant must wear Taekwondo dobok or Poomsae uniform?
Mm-hmm.
It means if they are wearing the normal uniform, it's not allowed.
No. Taekwondo dobok is the normal uniform. Poomsae uniform is the WT uniform with the colors.
Okay, they can wear wear both of them.
Yeah, they can wear both of them. Yes, that's a very good question. Thank you.
Because I want to make all the coaches very aware about this is very sad that we have to deduct point because of the color of the belt. Even the last competition that we have, a WT challenge competition, also one competitor have to be completely disqualified just because he having a wrong belt. So please be sure to wear the right belt to the uniform.
Yeah. That's a pity that happened, but sometimes it happens, unfortunately. The male participants, they are not allowed to wear a t-shirt under their taekwondo uniform or dobok. The female participants are allowed. The color is not important. Yeah. What is forbidden is to wear any type of jewelry. But imagine that you wear an earring that is very difficult to remove, you can tape it. Or if you have a wristband, put a tape over it and then it's okay. If not, also there will be a 0.6 point deduction from the final score. What I said already is that the participant's starting position must face toward the camera. That is very important. It will be checked by the organization. The video recording should be done in landscape mode and it must be good quality. If it is flu and we cannot see where he's looking at or whatever, that's not okay. Just redo your video recording until it is sharp, until you have a good quality and until also you have a good sound, because we have to hear the kiaps. We have to hear the chichigis. If the video is recorded in portrait mode, we will have to deduct 0.6 from accuracy of the first form. So please do it horizontally. What is also very important is that the distance is not too far, but also not too near. It means that the participant must stay all the time inside of the screen. It is forbidden to zoom in, to zoom out, or to go left or to go right with the camera. The camera stays focused always on the same position. You cannot move it. If
I think to go left and right, there is no problem. It was no problem in WT, but not zooming in or out, but left or right, there is a problem.
Well, in our rules, it's a problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They know it in advance, though. It's better that they don't do it. Yeah.
Okay, because I just want to be aware, because in the WT and the World Championship, you are allowed to go left or right, but you cannot zoom in or out.
Yeah.
So I would just want to. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. So what happens when the competitor goes out with part of a body, for instance, giving a punch and you can't see his fist anymore? That means it's a 0.3 deduction from accuracy every time it happens. If one way or another the competitor disappears completely out of view of the camera, it's 0.6 deduction from accuracy every time it happens. So it's important, please. Sorry? Yeah, okay. I thought there was a question. Yeah. What is also important is that there can be no disturbance during the Poomsae performance. So no pets, no other people can come in the screen during the recording. Only perhaps the coach can be seen, but nobody else. If it happens, every time 0.6 deduction from accuracy. Please make no repeated recordings of your forms. Rehearse it several times and then record the first form, the break, the second form, and send it in. It's not okay that there is more than 2 Poomsae in the video. It will be followed up by the organization. What is also very important, it is not allowed to reuse a video recording that you used in a former online competition. And although it's very difficult to control and to check that for us, please don't do it. It's not very sportive. Yeah. If we know it happens, it's a disqualification. For the participants, it is allowed that they display there in the back their identity and the national flag. for instance, Belgium, GBR, the national code. They may edit the videos in a limited way. So they can put the name, the category, the club name, eventually the national flag, but that's all. So it's not allowed to use editing for virtual backgrounds. There may be no religious or political displays, and it is recommended that you use that you in the back you have your land flag. Yeah. If you use religious or political displays or virtual backgrounds, I'm sorry, but it's a disqualification. It's allowed for the participants to wear a face mask or the face covering if they wish, but the upper half of the face must be visible. We must see the eyes and the head. The name of the videos should have a certain format. It must be competitor name, category, the official land code, 3 letters, BEL for Belgium, for instance, and then VROPC 2021, Virtual Range Open Poomsae Championship 2021. All the video links must be uploaded by Sunday, July the 4th at UK time 9 p.m. Please upload your videos in advance. Don't do it just in time, because imagine there is a technical problem, then you're gonna have a problem. Please do it as soon as it's ready. Do an upload and see that your YouTube videos are submitted visual for everybody, so the judges can see and also the organization can see the videos. If they cannot be seen, and unfortunately that will be also disqualification. So check it, please. Here again, the camera must remain in the same position for the duration of the performance. Zoom in, zoom out, pan up and down is not allowed. Okay, left and right, perhaps. It's not mentioned. The sound recording must be of very good quality. If we cannot hear as a judge or as a referee the kiaps or the chichikis, then we just subtract 0.3 deduction every time.
Mr. Christ, I have a question also. Here in the WT rules and the online performing of the forms, the tsigi, it is not a deduction if we cannot hear it. So in this competition, you mean it will be a deduction if you cannot hear it?
What?
Because
if you can hear the kiap, why? Yeah, but it all depends. Yeah, I know what you mean. It all depends on what they are practicing on. If they are on grass, you cannot hear it.
The screaming, can you also see it? It is in the face of the camera. But most of the time, the tsigi in the online, if there is many small sound around, you cannot really hear it. But I am telling you that just to make you aware, because in the WT, it is not a deduction.
Yeah.
In the online, do you want to have it a deduction here? Are you sure?
I should deduct if it's on a hard floor.
My suggestion is that we all of us follow one rule, so we don't change it. The competitors are using different online competition, and they know that I don't have to tap or make extra sound to make that my tsigi being heard. I think we should not deduct 0.3 if we cannot hear the tsigi. This is only my opinion. It's up to you, but I just want to have a fair level and the same for everybody.
Yeah, if it's, of course, if WT says it's not obligated for chichigi, it can be very confusing if we are changing the rules. So what I propose is then, okay, only kiap and then no chichigi. but that we have to communicate that to everybody. Yeah.
Yes, we agree with you, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
But I think it's a good decision. Thank you for the remark. So that's it. That was in a nutshell what I have to tell to the competitors or the coaches. Are there any questions left by one of my colleagues?
Yes, do you hear me, I hope?
Yeah, Master Laban, hey.
In family, can they do the same Poomsae in the same repeat?
Yeah, they can repeat because it's not important what kind of cup grade or whatever they have. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Grandmaster. Chris, I have a question, sir.
Yes.
Coaches asking me, and I was waiting for you. So this question is, sometimes people, when they're recording, they record in the mirrored video.
Yeah.
And, if they perform a correct Poomsae, but they are in the mirror video. So in my opinion, I think we should just do the 0.6 deduction.
Yeah, there is a 0.6 deduction.
What is your idea, sir?
Yeah, the same. There is a 0.6 deduction. So it shouldn't be in mirror mode. I think it's in selfie mode. No,
Yes,
they have to be aware that they just record it not in selfie mode.
Normally, Mr. Kambi, in this case, most of the time is if the competitors show a mirror video, it means they have been using for both of the form. And that in this case, I suggest also that it will be 0.6 for each form, not only for the first form, because this is mirror video. It means that we have to be aware when he starts left, that it is when it shows that right is, it should be left. And I took that because most of the time when they film the video, they film both of them. And if both of them are mirror, so we should deduct 0.6 from both of the form.
Okay, I would like to get an opinion from the Master Peter. What do you think, Master Peter, about the mirror?
The rule in also WT says that the mirror mode is valid for the full video. So it's not dependent on the Poomsae, which is shown in the videos. So either it's 1 or 2 Poomsae, but it's linked to the video. So you only deduct it once.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because it's a problem of the video and not of the Poomsae.
Okay.
And then only in the, pardon, Master Chris, Grandmaster Chris.
Mm-hmm.
Only in the first one?
Only in the first one.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, so Grandmaster Chris, could you please repeat the final decision for the coaches? If it is in mirror mode, what we're going to do?
If it is in mirror mode, we are doing a 0.6 deduction from accuracy of the first form.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much. And then we will inform all the judges before competition, so we all follow same rule. Yep. I have another question. They are asking performing not 2 different Poomsae. So if they're supposed to perform 2 different Poomsae, I think, in my opinion, we make it very clear in outline. We said K3 can repeat the Poomsae. So would you like to please explain about that, please, sir?
If there are 2 different forms that have to be performed, but the competitor is performing the same form, then we are giving a 0 accuracy score for the second form. Yeah.
And 1.5 for presentation.
No. Only 0.
Also 0 for accuracy and 0 for presentation.
Yes.
No. 0 for presentation is not possible. That is 1.5. But well, if he's performing 2 times the same form, we are not judging the second one. So I propose 0 accuracy and 1.5 for a presentation.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So I suggest, Martin, you write the notes, and if you need to update the system, you can update the system.
Yep, I have that. That's all right.
Okay. Master Peter, do you have any question from the general question from the other coaches?
And maybe just one clarification of the rule that is that it's not allowed to see any other persons in the video.
No.
This means, of course, within the competition area, because
Yeah,
if
yeah,
you're
sure.
doing-
Yeah,
if you're doing the Poomsae somewhere near a window or so, and someone is passing by outside,
yeah,
that's not meant. It's within the
No.
competition area.
no, it's within the competition area.
Because I know we get this question.
Yeah, and it happens.
It happens, sure.
Yeah.
Sir, I have another question. What happened with these religious symbols? I remember in one of the previous competition, we have someone who has wearing someone on the wrist, and he was saying that this was a religion symbol for them. What happened in this case? They should tape it, or
They should tape it. They should tape it. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Thank
In my
you.
opinion, best would be to inform the organizer that you're wearing a religious symbol, which is not standard, well-known religious symbol, because then it's easy. We know, no problem.
Yes, sir. I have got another one, which is normally, I get this question in every single competition, but I'm going to bring it up again. If we receive 2 separate video link, which is forbidden, we are not allowing to sending 2 video link. And it's very clear at the outline. And the reason is because we want to be a fair competition. And in fair competition means you just do the competition after we release the compulsory Poomsae. Avoid this kind of mistake, and I'm sure everybody would like to do the best performance, and this is Taekwondo people, they are always trying to follow the rules. But what we are trying to do in organizing committee, we're saying each competition has got own different compulsory Poomsae. So we are not going to repeat same compulsory Poomsae from different competition. So we don't want somebody record one Poomsae and cut it and use another competition, cut it and send it to us. There is only one exception for the para. Organizing committee decided for the para to understanding and helping them and encouraging them to let them to be able to do 2 separate video links only for the para. Just want to make clear.
Okay, that's very important. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Master.
Otherwise, if they send in 2 times the same Poomsae, they cut and do 2 recordings, then the first we score and the second one we don't score. Correct?
No.
No.
Wait a minute. There is a difference between somebody who has to perform 2 different forms and he is performing 2 times the same form. If it's not K3, then we give 0 for the second one.
Correct.
Yeah.
That was
But
my question.
Okay. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so while we are reading the other question coming through, I would like to Master Carolina to explain to them or Spanish language friends a little bit explanation of the rules Grandmaster Chris said. So I think you can speak very fast. So while my other colleague is going to refresh the mind to bring some scenario for coaches and players, because my aim and my other colleague aim is to you guys, nobody be able to get disqualification or any kind of deduction point. We want everybody to get the best of possibility of their best performance, and this is our aim. We are here to help you guys. So it's going to go to Poomsae channel, my friends Carolina.
Okay.
Caroline, just before you start,
Yeah.
I have just one more question. What about, we have seen the last few competitions that some of the competitors have been wearing leggings under the uniform.
Yeah.
And these leggings, sometimes when they kick, you can see it. So my suggestion is, as long as we cannot see it, so is it okay? But if we see the leggings, now this is the question. It should be as wearing the t-shirt or deduction, in my opinion. But we have just to mention, because it is not written anywhere.
No.
But it is it's happened the last two competitions. We have seen a lot of females competitors wearing leggings under the uniform.
That's a difficult one, because as you said yourself, it's not in the rules. Not even in there's not even a penalty in the WT rules if you're wearing that. Also with the t-shirt, because I was talking to Grandmaster Mustafa Mutarazak about it, and he said, yeah, there is actually no penalty defined. So what can we do? Nothing, I think. We just have to allow it.
In my opinion, we should deduct 0.3 as we deduct for the jewelry or for the t-shirt under the uniform. If we can see the leggings, most of the time is it black leggings.
Mm-hmm.
So my opinion, but I mean, I am just telling you that just to be aware to forward to the coaches, because
But the question I ask is, why are people wearing leggings? I wear a legging myself under my dobok. Why? To keep my muscles warm. So it's a positive thing. So why should we give it a penalty?
yeah, but it's the same for the t-shirt. If I'm wearing a t-shirt, it's also to keep my body warm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think this is the argument that Grandmaster Chris. You should take a decision, and you said if it is nothing, so it is nothing. But in my opinion, if we say it is nothing, then maybe the leggings will start to be longer. It means it will go under the trousers. Now it is everybody knows that it's forbidden, so that the leggings is a little bit up. So sometimes you see it only when they kick.
Mm-hmm.
But if we say, okay, if you wear leggings, so it's no problem, then I think, in my opinion, that we will start seeing double trousers sometimes. This is my opinion.
Yeah, but you must keep in mind it is an online tournament. When it's a real life tournament, then you can prevent people who are not wearing a t-shirt or are wearing a t-shirt. You can say you cannot come on the field unless you remove your t-shirt or unless you're wearing a t-shirt, ladies. You cannot do that here. And for me, I think it's the same for the legging. If we cannot give a penalty for the t-shirt, we cannot give a penalty for the legging.
Okay, as long as we all make same decision now, so all the referees knows if there is a t-shirt and we're not going to give them deduction point, and if there is a legging now, we're not going to deduction point. So we're going to play same fair rule for
Yeah.
everybody. So from me as the organizing committee is to give the whatever rule we decision, whatever rule is that, as long as people know what is the decision, so they're not gonna get a deduction point, so they will get a deduction point. So as long as we be very clear, so I'm happy with that. Let me go to Master Peter. I want your opinion as well.
I fully agree with both of you. As long as we have the same standard for everybody in the championship, it's okay. They have to know before, we declared it, it's the same for everybody, so it's clear.
Okay, that's fine. So we go to the final decision. So Grandmaster Chris, as the IR director, please give us the final decision.
No deduction, no, because we didn't mention it in any rules and
Okay.
not at the outline. Next time, perhaps we have to put it there. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Thank you very
Yeah.
much. Okay. And now we are, I would like to ask my colleague to bring the question you have got, which is very helpful. You know, Grandmaster Constantine bringing very important questions. So I would like other colleague get engaged as well. So we go to Poomsae channel for next few minutes.
Okay, so I will try to do very quick. Entonces, en esta versión del Virtual Open Poomsae Championship 2021, vamos a utilizar el sistema de corte. Tenemos las categorías de Dan, K3, K2 y K1, las cuales no tienen semifinales, solo preliminares, dependiendo de la cantidad de competidores, y luego final directa. En el caso de K3, que es de 10º a 7º cup, Poomsae a la elección del competidor y se puede repetir Poomsae en la misma ronda. Para el caso de K2, de 6º a tercer cup, el Poomsae a elección de competidor y no se puede repetir el Poomsae. Tiene que hacer Poomsae diferentes para cada ronda. Con respecto a K1, tienen que hacer el Poomsae obligatorio. En la categoría de familia, es bien importante que tengan en cuenta que debe estar compuesto por al menos 2 generaciones, es decir, 2 hermanos o un hermano o una hermana no pueden ser porque pertenecen a la misma, serían considerados la misma generación, por tanto serían descalificados. Tiene que haber al menos 2 generaciones, el número es ilimitado de competidores, pueden ser 3, 4, 5, 6, es una final directa y tienen que hacer 2 Poomsae reconocidos. Pueden repetir el mismo Poomsae, no hay problema. Sistema de corte para Dan, si hay menos de 20 competidores presentes en la categoría, se va a semifinal. En el caso de K1, K2 y K3, si hay menos de 12 competidores presentes en la categoría, los 8 mejores van directamente a la fase final. En semifinales sería compuesto para danes si hay menos de 20 competidores en esta categoría. Y los mejores 8 pasarían a la fase final. En la fase final, en caso se crearía una final directa en caso de haber menos de 10 competidores para danes. K1, K2 y K3, 12 competidores o menos también harían una final directa. De lo contrario, los mejores 8 pasarían desde la semifinal, en el caso de los danes, y preliminares para K1, K2 y K3. Respecto a la grabación del vídeo, por supuesto, la cámara siempre tiene que estar en una posición frontal frente al competidor. El competidor se tiene que ver en todo momento. No está permitido hacer acercamientos con la cámara o alejar, ni mover hacia arriba y hacia abajo. La cámara tiene que estar siempre en una posición fija. El competidor tiene que estar todo el tiempo visible de cuerpo completo, incluso en el pequeño break que hay entre un Poomsae y el próximo. En cuanto a las directrices, no hay línea de delimitación como si fuera un mat. La ejecución del Poomsae se puede realizar con o sin el mat. En el caso de que el atleta, por ejemplo, no tenga un espacio adecuado y tenga que hacer acomodaciones de las técnicas para poder conseguir completar el Poomsae completo, se aplicará una deducción de 0,3 en la precisión en cada paso adicional o cada paso de acomodo que él haga en ese Poomsae. En cuanto al uniforme, puede ser el dobok tradicional o el de Poomsae, que corresponda a su categoría y, por supuesto, con su cinturón correspondiente a la categoría también. El incumplimiento de esta normativa serían 0,6 puntos de deducción de la puntuación final. Los participantes no pueden usar ni zapatos ni calcetines. También sería una deducción de 0,6 de la puntuación final. Los participantes masculinos no se les permite usar una camiseta debajo del dobok. Las participantes femeninas sí pueden usar una camiseta debajo del dobok y no hay ninguna restricción del color de la camiseta. No se puede llevar joyas como aros, pendientes, y si no es posible quitarlos, lo pueden poner con una cinta, cualquier cinta que cubra o el aro o la joya que lleven. La posición inicial del participante siempre tiene que estar frente a la cámara. La grabación debe realizarse de manera horizontal, no se puede usar de manera vertical y no se puede usar tampoco en manera de selfie. ¿Ok? Como dije anteriormente, debe estar siempre a cuerpo completo durante toda la grabación del Poomsae y los 30 segundos de descanso. Se recomienda al menos unos 7 metros de distancia entre el competidor o el punto de partida del competidor del Poomsae y la cámara. Que la cámara nunca esté demasiado lejos, porque si no es demasiado difícil poder ver los movimientos del competidor al momento de ejecutar el Poomsae. Por cada movimiento o parte de una técnica que salga fuera de la cámara, se hará una deducción de 0,3 por cada vez que alguna parte del cuerpo del competidor salga de la visión total de la cámara. Y si todo el cuerpo desaparece, será 0,6 de deducción en precisión cada vez que esto ocurra. No debe haber ninguna perturbación en la grabación de los Poomsae, no mascotas o gente caminando entre medio. Si el competidor está grabando fuera de casa en un parque o en un campo de fútbol y hay gente caminando por detrás, eso no es una deducción, simplemente que no se atraviesen en el espacio donde el competidor está realizando el Poomsae. Por supuesto, no se permite que reciclen videos de competiciones anteriores. El video tiene que ser grabado expresamente para esta competición y deben aparecer todo el tiempo en el vídeo. Los participantes pueden utilizar un video por ronda, quiere decir, cada ronda tiene que tener 2 Poomsaes y no pueden copiar, pegar o editar para utilizar el mismo Poomsae en la segunda ronda en caso de que esto sucediera así. De lo contrario, desafortunadamente, sería descalificado. Los participantes pueden mostrar su identidad o la identidad del país en el fondo o la bandera de su país. También pueden editar el video, pero solo para colocar nombre, categoría, nombre del club o el país de residencia o su bandera nacional. Otras formas de edición, como fondos virtuales o manifestaciones políticas o religiosas, no están permitidas y podrían ser causa de descalificación. Los participantes pueden usar mascarillas o cubrir la parte de su cara siempre y cuando desde la mitad hacia arriba de su cara sea visible. La parte superior, que se vean los ojos para poder mirar, por ejemplo, en el momento en que está ejecutando alguna técnica de pierna y esté mirando al objetivo hacia donde tiene que estar haciendo su upchaigi, por ejemplo. Los participantes deben titular los videos en YouTube de la siguiente manera: ronda, nombre del competidor, categoría, código oficial del territorio. Quiere decir, por ejemplo, si es Gran Bretaña, GBR, si es Dinamarca, DEN, etc. Y luego BROPC 2021, que es el nombre de la competencia. Todos los enlaces deben ser subidos antes del domingo 4 de julio. Esto es muy importante, a las 9 horas p.m. de la hora del Reino Unido. Los enlaces deben estar, instamos a que estos enlaces sean enviados lo antes posible, no esperen a último momento para evitar cualquier problema técnico. Y por favor, los videos recuerden que tienen que ponerlos y subirlos a YouTube con una configuración pública para que todos estos puedan ser vistos tanto por la organización como los jueces para poder puntuarlos. Los videos que están de manera privada u ocultos no van a poder ser calificados y por tanto va a resultar en una descalificación. La cámara, nuevamente, siempre en posición directa frente al competidor y sin mover hacia arriba, hacia abajo o haciendo acercamiento o distanciamiento, si no sería descalificación. La grabación del sonido también es importante y debe intentar ser de la mejor calidad posible para poder escuchar el kiap o los chechiqui cuando se puede escuchar. Muchas gracias.
Thank you very much, Master Carolina. And I should say very, very thank you to Master Carolina, because we have got a lot of players from the countries for Spanish language. So that was the reason I have to ask Master Carolina to help us. So that's the reason we are having Spanish with us today. But before we are going to end this question and answer, I will ask my colleague if there is any question or any advice they want to give us. Me and Grandmaster are here to listen to you guys. Please feel free to give us your final advice. Okay. In this case, I would like to ask each of you. Oh, Master Laban from Sweden.
Yes. Stay safe. Good luck and welcome.
Okay, I was going to ask before we finish. So because we have got from different countries, so you can little bit, maybe about 30 seconds, encourage the people to come in, because we still have time. Because this video will be published, published in the social network and the YouTube channel to help all the coaches, player will be available for everybody. We still have tomorrow for the final day of the registration. Please come back to us if there is any thing you want to know. If anything you're not sure after watching this video, please feel free to send a message to me. I will send it to organizing committee, to all the IRs, to IR director, and I will make sure to answer you as soon as possible. And from me, thank you very much, everybody. Thank you all coaches, my colleague, grandmasters, who've been with me today. And I would like you guys to say goodbye in your own language, not English. So we're going to starting from, where shall I say? Aaron didn't say hello, so I think we'll start from Aaron can say goodbye in English, so which is easier. Aaron, you are muted. You are muted.
Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Aaron. Go to Master Peter, because he can speak many languages, but I don't know what he's going to choose.
Thank you, Master Kambis. Für diesen Abend wähle ich Deutsch aus, damit Konstantin Libanesisch sprechen muss. Danke fürs Zuhören. Wir freuen uns auf euch. Es ist bis morgen noch Zeit, sich anzumelden. Nützt die Gelegenheit. Es wird ein wunderbares Turnier. Alles Gute, viel Erfolg. Thank you very much. Kamsahamnida.
Thank you very much, sir. I think I will ask Grandmaster Konstantin. I believe he can speak a few languages, maybe in Arabic.
Oh, come on. I will tell you something. You, England, have to prepare yourself. We have a very football match against Germany, so it will not be light for you. But I would just say to my colleagues, take care, have a good preparation, and you have to be aware that you always is getting the best performance from the referee and the organization, because we really are a very professional team. So I wish everybody a good luck and hope to see you safe and hope to see you in face. So bye-bye, everybody.
Thank you very much, Grandmaster. We go back again in England, in Harrogate, from my city. So, Martin.
Goodbye and good luck to everybody who's going to compete. It's going to be great. It's going to be smooth. It'll be slick, and the best person will win.
That's very good point. Best person must win. Did we went to Sweden, or shall we go to Sweden again?
Lycka till alla. Välkomna till en fantastisk tävling. Ni kommer att bli bra dömda och jag önskar er all lycka. Os doy a todos bienvenida. Que os lo paséis muy bien. Suerte a todos y los jueces van a ser muy justos con todos vosotros. Que el mejor gane siempre.
Thank you very much, sir. Now we go to Carolina. You choose.
Muchas gracias por estar aquí con nosotros. A la gente que todavía no se ha inscrito, no esperen, solo queda un día. Aquí están jueces internacionales con bastante experiencia, así que como dicen todos, solo el mejor tiene que ganar. Ustedes solo se tienen que preocupar de hacer su mejor performance y su mejor Poomsae. Mucha suerte a todos y gracias por estar en este gran team. Kamsahamnida.
Thank you very much. And I will speak in Persian. دوستان عزیز، مربیان و بازیکنان محترم که توی مسابقه ما شرکت کردین، امیدوارم که قانون مسابقه رو خونده باشین. اگر مشکلی هست و چیزی برای شما کامل متوجه نشدید، لطفاً با من تماس بگیرین. موبایل من در آوتلاین هستش و آرزو میکنم که همتون موفق و سلامت باشین. ممنون از اینکه ما رو ساپورت کردین. Now we're going to our boss, Grandmaster. He worked very hard and we are in a safe hand. Sir.
Oké, bedankt iedereen om deel te nemen aan dit fijn toernooi. Als jullie nog niet zijn ingeschreven, er is nog altijd tijd, dus doen zou ik zeggen. Jullie zijn in ieder geval in goede handen. Het is een zeer goed referee-team. De scheidsrechters zijn top, de organisatie is top. Ik denk dat het verleden dat al bewezen heeft. En uiteraard veel succes en de beste zal zeker winnen. Dank u wel.
Thank you very much, sir. So thank you very much, everybody, and all the best and good luck for our second range open. Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you.